Greetings, ladies and gentle players. It is October 11, 2019, and that means it's a Friday. Another wonderful day for basics. Now, we're going to go ahead and continue our Sanrensei theme for today. As you can see in front of you, I'm on Tygem this time on a 1-dawn account. Gotta be careful though, it's set to double rank soon. I gotta not let that happen. Interesting things about the Sanrensei though. I assumed that playing it, the average player, just like a lemming who gets his first look at a cliff, would happily go diving straight over it. Instead, they're not doing the 3-3s to their own doom. And in fact, they're avoiding the 3-3s so far. Huh. Very interesting, very interesting. Interesting. Is that going to continue? Are they going to abandon all of the new stuff because of dreaded Sanrensei and not dare touch my 3-3 point? Let's continue to find out. Game started and I'm black OM to the G. We are doing a hello, nice to meet you. Please do not notice I'm 10-0. I know my board is not aligned properly right now. I'm trying my best to get my moves down before he notices my rank. This should be good though, right? So he's approaching on the outside. I'm going to go back off. I don't pincer here ever when I'm playing Sanrensei. The few times I do play Sanrensei. This we don't care about. I'm going to continue to play away and just build my little framework up. I feel like this is still not quite right. There we go. Yeah. It's got to be here, and then you drag this down and over, and we're perfect. Now he can play 3-3 if he'd like, or he could choose not to. That's fine too. Now, I'm leaning towards playing Sanrensei in a territorial kind of way, where I'm going to go and grab my enclosure, because I've got 2 extensions here. Intriguing. He dives in the incorrect way. Incorrect way indeed this is. Why is it incorrect? It's a really good question. Why is this such a bad thing to do? Well, you see, the problem with this is, how is he going to settle? That's the question here, right? How is he going to settle? Because right now, the only thing that he can really do, right, is try to find some way to make life back in here, right? That's a little bit too thick. Make it a little bit smaller. He has to make life back in here. And if he can't, he has to run out this way, right? Where he's still behind enemy lines. So that's going to be tough to do. Let's see if he can do it. Let's see if he can do it. Using a different pointer today. Okay, he's trying to get 2 eyes. Now, note, we're not going to try to kill him. May have lied. Okay, so he's invading me again. That is one of the dangers of playing any kind of framework. Your opponent, if they aren't very good at dealing with the balance of your territory versus their territory, they may get it into their head to just try and invade everything in not such a good manner. So his idea right now, if I understand him properly, and I think I do, is he says this is his, which is true, it's his, I can't do anything about it. But he, I think, anticipates me hitting something like here, right? At which point, it's highly likely he's going to try to go back and find ways for him to live back in here. But he's forgetting I have Sente. He forgot I have Sente, right? So, if I don't do that, and I throw in here to make sure he can't make 2 eyes, then what happens? Who knows? Either way, I don't care. I'm going to go ahead and make my shape. You see? See? Now, that Hane looks like, ooh, yeah, man, I'm alive now. Because people tend to play here, and then they push, and they Hane, and then he Hane's back, and you push, and he extends. And it's like, oh my god, he's alive! But the clamp. Too many people forget the clamp here. Too many forget it. If he extends up, we drop down. If he connects, we drop down again. Now he has no eyes. And remember that one thing that I mentioned? Remember that thing I mentioned? Remember it? Yeah, you see the problem here now, right? Because right now, A and B are Miai. So this move here isn't Sentei. He's just trying to get out from behind here. So I could play here and kill him. But about 40% of you hate it when I do that. According to the poll that I took on my channel. So I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm just going to play here and keep my territory. Take you the points. I have to admit, I've been digging this track way too much lately. Hugo can't, out of time. I like it. I think it's really good. Largest side is here. We have territory up here, and we have territory up here. Even if you weren't certain if you could kill this and you playing like I am currently, that's completely fine. It's completely fine. Here's something fun. If I wanted to right now, I can drive him this way, and then pincer here, and if he goes in my corner, we've got this one into this one to go up and over to kind of try to make this area large. Wouldn't that be cool? I like this new pen. This pen's much thicker. I like it. Yeah, okay. Let's go do that. This move kills, because he has no eye. So I can play here and kill him. One more move, it looks like. Now what? He has to go up, right? He goes back. He goes to live. Because if he went up, I would take this 3-3, and then you have two groups that aren't alive. Instead, we have this one. Fihane's crosscut. Because he can live on this side. So one thing that's kind of annoying to do is this is technically the right move, but they might take that stone because they can still live on this side. So we throw in here to force the variation that we want, which is this one here. He's reducing, it's fine. Yeah. So you don't want to ignore this move because he can Hane. You block. He Hanes again. You Utari, he goes underneath your stones. So what I'm going to do instead is play here, I guess. Threatens to kill. If he plays here, I will kill him. Good. Now we could play away because we got rid of that variation. So technically this is now Gote and I can play away. But, fine. I answered there. Shoot me. Mister? Cease and desist. Make sure he can't go anywhere. It's all we have to do. Okay. Now, fundamentally, you can't play this way. Fundamentally, you can't do it. You can't do it. You've got one group here that's still trying to live. And now you've got two. So even if we, like, slide out through here, this group's going to follow it, right? Because we're redrawing sector lines. So this has to keep going. But then, if we've done it, exactly, he sees it, then we would just go right up through here and kill him, you know? This would just be like a line of death at this point, right? Because we would have this top area completely surrounded. Alright, so... I'm just gonna go ahead and double tap it. That's a lot of territory. And I'm gonna play up here because I can build up territory here too. I just don't see a reason to care about what's going on right now. This move is viable. Oh, nope, not viable anymore. I could invade this. I don't really see a need to, but we could invade this. You want to see an invasion? Here's why we can invade it. Here's why we can invade it in a nutshell. Also, I find it funny that this guy wanted a 2033, and he's like blitzing his butt off. So yeah, we can play here because we've got one way out and 2 ways to make life. Technically, we can shoulder hit here too. So yeah, we've got like multiple things. And even if he lets us out, and like, but you're running. Yeah, but the running here is making another wall, you know what I mean? So there's just no reason not to play here. No reason not to. No reason not to. Why wouldn't we? Why wouldn't we? Man, this whole I gotta say, maybe I need to play more Sanrensei in basics because they're giving me a lot of opportunity to showcase splitting attacks. You know? So I could just jump out here. I could also do a sacrifice here. There are 2 options here. You could just choose to live, or you could sacrifice for more. Like, you can hit here, and then, like, jump up here, and that could be a thing, too. I think I will choose to shoulder hit. The reason I would shoulder hit is because the drop down threatens this one for eyes. And this group is already nice and strong. Okay, now we gotta be very careful here. If we play here, it's Gote. So now we're gonna come here, and now this is our shapey point. Okay. All right, we're connected. So Control Shift 3, cool. So he's probably gonna have to connect up here. We're already connected here. There's no disconnecting this, so we're good. We're good. Instead, it looks like he's trying to make territory here. We will not worry about that. What's this? Control Shift 7? Okay. And then Control Shift 4? Nope. Control Shift 2, not 4. Sorry about that. Atari. Dun 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 dun. If he wants to cut, he can do it, Gote. Ooh, someone forgot to do something very important. He gave me the wall. We're not going to try to kill him. We're killing this stone. He didn't play it. What do we do? Don't try to kill him. As you wish.
Overtime countdown has begun.
Overtime countdown's begun on my part. So we're profiting on the bottom of the board, as you can see. But look how much of a headache this group that's running is over and over and over again. Ugh, such a headache. Like, he wanted this side. He can Hana and I'll extend down. He'll connect, I'll turn. Nope. That ain't happening. Dun 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 dun. Fine by me, bro. Now I gotta disconnect here, I think. Nah, we're fine there now. We're fine. We're fine. Maybe something over in here? 9, 8. There. Make sure there's no weird stuff up in here. So weirdly enough, he's got this side of the side in territory. But I have a hunch that we have enough. I have a hunch. Might be saying, I don't know about hunches. Did you count? Did you count? No. You going to count? No. No, I really am not. I am not going to. So there's no reason to Atari here because just there's a cutting point behind that I don't want to read out. Because like there's a cutting point here, here, and here. Looks kind of sketch. Kind of sketch. I can threaten to play here. But you might be saying, what about this one? What about this one, sir? Easy. Doot, 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 smash. I guess I can play here just to kind of poke at his no points. Is there anything here to care about? He plays here into here, and I just Atari, 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 and then take. He plays this, and it goes in the same thing. He plays here, and then 9, 8, 7. It seems fine. 5. If I'm wrong, I'm dead. I'm fine with it. That's what I read. I trust my reading, and if I'm wrong, hey, you got me. If I'm wrong, you got me. If I'm wrong, you got me. It's the only way to get better, man. You read something out? Like, once you start getting in the dawn levels, you have to begin to, like, develop your reading. I mean, that's all there is to it. We get a nice firm grasp of basics. Not much reading involved because we're learning the direction of play, learning where the cut points are. We're learning a lot of really basic fundamental ideas, right, when we're cues. And then ideally, when we're dawn level players, we start to begin ratcheting that up a notch. It's like, okay, well, what happens when this happens? Or when that happens? This was probably larger. So you can begin kind of like adding some reading to the wonderful grasp of basics that we have. And when the two come together, I mean, no one can beat us when that happens, right? Alright, got a connection there. What next? What next? What next? Looks like, got some little pushings going on. Got some little pushing action. I should have played differently here. He's got this one. I don't want to answer that move. I really don't. Because this is just 2 points, right? But this is 1, 2 as well. Yeah, this one's larger. If I play here, we're fine. So those two are larger. This one's larger because it's a turn here. I'll take, or connect, sorry. Dun, 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 dun. A lot of third line territory here for the most part, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 20 points. This side here is 20 points. Do we have 20 points? I'd like to think so. I'll play here. All I see one-pointers. One-pointer, 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 one-pointer. So, they're all goat, it looks like to me. So, you played that one? Yep. This one? Because he plays here, I play here, right? Well, I'm still gonna play it, so it doesn't matter. Good point. So this one then. That's a one-pointer. Yeah, just 1 point goat, that's all I got. He took 1 point goat too. Oh, but if he plays here... Fine. 1 point goat again. Yep, that's 1 point. He has Senteis though. Yeah, this one too. If he plays here, do I ever play here? No. Yeah, no, we're fine there. Counting. You will not do that one. Ever. Thank you. If I play here, if he plays here, I ignore him. Irrelevant. Because if he ever plays here, I Atari him immediately. If he ever plays here, I connect immediately. If he ever plays here, I drop over this way immediately. So I don't think that matters. So I'll just go and play this one. You're doubling down on it, huh? I'm still ignoring you. This cut does nothing. I don't believe it.
9, 8, 7, 6, 5.
Cut me. Tari. I could play this way. Or I could play this way. I mean, either or is fine. I'll do this one. Why not? Connect, right? The Atari is just as fine. I don't think I didn't have to respond to that one, by the way, just so you know. But whatever. So this is 20 points. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. That's 20 points. And we win by 26.5. Not bad at all. Not bad indeed. So the question then begins, how did this happen? And I think for this one, I think this is going to be a game that we need to, yeah, that's my record right now as one done. I think I'm going to go ahead and save this one so I can put it in this month's review pack. So there we go, like that. And then let's open it up like so. And just make sure that this is nicely aligned. There we go, cool. So we played Sanrensei, as you can see. Now, I tend not to go crazy when building a Sanrensei. just because I know that it can be reduced kinda easily. So I tend to take it more of a territorial route. Like if I play here and do this way, I gave him Sente. And now we could do this way, but I don't know. I'm just not comfortable with it. Like, what do we do? Do we play here and then like try and build this way or something? I don't know. This is okay, but I feel this is a bit too passive. So I usually just back off from here and then obviously ignore. Get to build, which is fantastic. Again, taking it in a more territorial direction. Because now I've got my enclosure in both my extensions, which is fantastic. He should play here now. He should play here now. And at that point, we would do a couple things. One, we might play here. So this is possible. It's also possible that we would just... Could grow. Could grow. That's okay too. Either way, instead he played here. Now, problem with this move is that it doesn't have a base. Right? That's a huge problem. So it's trying to get one. Even now, even if you let it live, let's say you let it live. There, it's alive. Even if this lives, that influence is insane. Especially in Sentai. Like right now, you could actually just go do a leany thing, or just like kind of any kind of move in here. And the estimator says this is fine. It's a close game if black doesn't get any more in the middle. And there's no territory around this last stone. It's completely saying this stone doesn't matter. So, yeah, whatever, it's fine. Here, yeah, corner. Now, to be fair, if we look at the score estimator again, it says that white is up by 35 points. That is frightening. Frightening indeed. It's also saying our influence is worth nothing. So that's a thing. So yeah, on this board, white is ahead. Scurry. Now, you could play here and now white is a dead. That's a problem. Oops. Don't play twice. I don't know. Here, into here. Like, where are we going? Where are we going? Like, I don't even know how to begin trying to make this not be a dead thing. Like, what's the score now? White's up by 30 points, and if it's dead, never mind. And that's the gamble that white left. White chose to take a bunch of points in the hopes that black can't attack white. That was a very, very, very bad hope to have, because I absolutely can, and I absolutely did, and he absolutely lost because of it. Now, no, he didn't lose this game because, oh, you know, white has white's points. Only reason why this group over here got in trouble and got killed is because you're a hide on, and he's a load on. It's the only reason why this game was good for black. Like, you can't play this way. You can't ever play this way. This is just a hide on thing against a load on. You're just sandbagging. Blah 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 blah. No, he's not alive, and I've capped him. And there is no move here that he can play to try to live. This is the best he can do. Best he can do. He doesn't have shape. Best he can do. He turned here, right? Yeah. Okay. And then he played this one. Or you could screw up. You could say, well, I wouldn't have known about that clamp. Which you should. Say, I wouldn't have not known, so I would never play it, therefore he'd be fine, therefore it's just, the hide on versus the load on thing. Like, I would play this way and then he'd be fine. Now what do I do? Well, one, you learn about the clamp, because it's pretty friggin' good. And two, admittedly, this isn't the most comfortable thing in the history of ever, but it's not bad. So maybe you play here, into here. What's score matter say now? Even game, 0.5. 0.5 game. So, okay, even if somehow you didn't know about the clamp, you didn't know that you could put the pressure on this group, you thought that those 3 stones were just alive as is, you couldn't do anything about it, this is still a close game, so it's valuable. Right? So yeah. This is an even game. This is a move everyone should know. Because yeah, you just don't see it that often. Because he has to play here, right? He's got to. But he just opened himself up to a poke. You know? There's nothing... There's no way around it. Even this isn't alive. Because of that clamp. Once you see that clamp, ooh. Once you see that clamp, ooh. It gets so good for you. It gets so good for you. So, okay, we played here. Drop down. Now, once again, I admit, this game could have ended... finding the right spot. Something like this should be fine. Because where is he going? Where is he going? Where's he going? Where's he running to? Where's he running to? Maybe he has one eye. But there you go. That's the shape that he's making. So he's dead. He's a dead man. Jeeba Jeeba. So we played away. Let him get away with it. Here we're attacking for profit. Again, if he plays here, he's in a lot of trouble, isn't he? Yes, he is. Because as you can see here, oops, you don't see that here. As you see here, where is he running to now? This way? Where are you going? He's got 2 weak groups. Also, he's not making any points while he's doing this. So let's say, hypothetically, he plays here, and we forget that he can... There, he's alive, right? I think so. And we forget that we have a group here that's under attack. So he plays here, and then he jumps this one to freedom too. Cool. Now, he's only made territory in the upper left and the lower left, right? So, at this point, if we consult the Gistimeter, we are suddenly ahead by 10 points. At least 10 points. At least is it in the point. So it's very, very good. At that point, we just kind of maybe shoulder hit or do whatever, and we stay ahead. We stay ahead. Maybe we play here into here. Now what? Is that good? Was that good? Is that good? Now we're by 25 points. So you don't have to kill. Don't have to kill. Even not killing is a good result for us and not a good result for him. True story. So we do that one. And yeah. At that point, the rest is pretty self-explanatory. So let me see how long this game was, and then I'll see if I'm playing another one or not. Alright, so I've got to run. Just gonna have the one game for the day. I'm glad we got the first one, first try, as a Sanrensei as black. I admit I'm probably going to be trying a Sanrensei as white in the future, so that'd be kind of interesting to see if maybe if we are white, they will get over their fear of hitting the 3-3, which we by now all know they want to do. And maybe they'll do it if they feel more comfortable doing it against someone who's playing Sanrensei as white. Or maybe Sanrensei is just the garlic to all of these friggin' vampires who are just trying to suck the 3-3 right out of you. Maybe. Maybe? I don't know. If you guys are experimenting with Sanrensei in your own games, either as white or black, let me know. Are you still getting people 3-3ing you? Are you not getting people 3-3ing you? I'm curious to know what your experiences are, because so far, right now, it's just been the answer to never seeing that invasion in my games ever again. And that, right now, is truly fascinating to me. Let me know how you guys are playing. Let me know your thoughts. I'll see you next time. Take care, everybody.